Support for today's show comes from Grammarly. Grammarly has a free version that you can get as a Chrome extension, or there's a premium version that provides a lot more. Now, the Chrome extension is terrific. I used it for a couple of years, and it's only when I started writing books again that I started to look at upgrading to the paid version of the product, which is $100 for a year, if I recall correctly. Now, it works with almost everything, and it will help you with your writing. And frankly, from having read resumes for years, most of you don't write as well as you think you do. And one thing I discovered along the way is the use of commas has changed from the time I was doing a lot of writing until now. Grammarly will help you fix it easily. So again, use the link in the show notes and download the Chrome extension, or consider buying the premium version. Whichever way you go, you can't go wrong. This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 2067. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Welcome, and I'm tired today. It was an average energy kind of day, but I'm not feeling tired. And sorry, I'm just not putting out the big demonstrative personality. Maybe it's because I did a good interview with someone that'll be live on the show in a couple of weeks. So hope you find this show helpful. And this is a quick tip, actually two of them, about LinkedIn. And I did a series on YouTube a while back, 15-minute job search tips, because there were things that you could do quickly and not really expend a lot of time or energy. Hope you find this helpful. Hope you put it into practice if you need to. And now, let's get going. The Change Agent Hub helps solve the problem of how difficult it is for impact startups and early-stage businesses getting funded successfully. They have a 9-step roadmap that is both highly comprehensive and practical as you get to prepare and assemble all the materials and documents you need for raising capital to meet investors both confidently and prepared for the many requests they may ask of you during the fundraising process. I met Steve before COVID, and we've spoken a few times since. He's a no BS kind of guy, which, as you can probably gather by the title of the show, I believe in a lot. So I'll simply say use the link in the show notes, mention to Steve that we spoke, and I look forward to hearing about your successes. And with that, let's get going. The first one, I'm sure you know, and that is a great profile picture. The ideal thing is to get a professional headshot. If you can't afford it, and really try to be able to afford it, it's not one of those things that should be a throwaway. Take a look at mine. And I will tell you, the previous ones I had, which were good shots with an iPhone camera, just weren't good enough. A good photographer, a quality photographer is going to take a headshot of you that's going to make a world of difference in your presentation. Next, and this is one that people don't pay attention to often enough, you know that banner photo behind your profile on the top of the page, behind your name and such, it's a second branding opportunity for you. And I think you can look at that as a great chance to send a message about yourself. Now, it needs to be professional, of course, but think about how you want to message yourself to people. If you're an accountant, there's an image that you can show there that will demonstrate your fascination for accounting. And it can just be, the classic picture of, people chatting with one another and looking at a computer screen. But, don't leave it in template format. Use that space well. Now, to make the change in either for the current iteration of LinkedIn, move your cursor over profile at the top of the home page, select edit profile. I'm reading some notes, of course. Click the camera icon above the top section of your profile, select an image file from your computer to upload, and then hit save. Not exactly a big production. The hardest thing is really deciding upon the image that you want to use there. Take a little bit of time, think about it. There's plenty of free stuff on the web, and there's plenty of stuff that can be created easily by yourself. But first things first, use the space, take the time
to create an image for yourself. And that will help you with your personal branding on LinkedIn.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, I've got a lot that's in the show notes that will help you. Go there, take a look at some of the things I highlight. I know it can help you with your search. But I want you to do one thing for me, and that is put in your phone thebiggamehunter.us, Jeff Altman, my name. And when you need help, when you need advice, when you have a question, come over to the website, go exploring in the blog, contact me for coaching or because you have a question. I'd love to help you. In the meantime, I hope you have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great!